Hello, I'm Andy Brown, Managing Director of Equiniti International Payments, and I'm here today to talk to you about receiving your pension overseas from a UK pension scheme. And you can receive your pension in local currency of the jurisdiction where you're living, or many schemes still make payments in sterling. Now, the challenge with sterling is you can't spend it in your local jurisdiction. So you either are forced to open a bank account and maintain a sterling bank account in the country of your residence, or possibly receive sterling into a local currency account and be at the behest of people for the exchange rates and fees. The other option for many schemes, and particularly the government schemes and the state pension, they offer a local currency payment service. The local currency payment service is mainly dominated by SWIFT payments, which use wires. Now, wires and the SWIFT network are many relationships built over many years between banks and banking partners. Now, depending on where the currency is being posted to, these correspondent banks can apply fees. And if the flags aren't set correctly, this can be deducted from the final amount received. Clearly, a pension payment within Equiniti we regard as a retired person's salary. And once you talk about salaries, they become much more important to each of us as individuals than the mystique of something called a pension. Well, there is a process, a payments process that is perfectly suited to payroll type payments. And this is the Automated Clearinghouse payment service. Automated Clearinghouse, or ACH as everyone knows it, is akin to the UK BACS process. And ACH enables you to make payments into country without the need for correspondent banks. So it's used as the preferred process by most of the major banks because they have a presence in more jurisdictions than many other organisations. And these payment types are available in around 40 countries at the moment. It removes the correspondence bank fees and gives you a certainty of amount and certainty of delivery. So the question comes around costs for making payments overseas. Who should pay these costs? Is it the pensioner because you've chosen to take your UK pension and be overseas? Or is it actually the trustees? And the trustees acting in the best interests of the pension scheme members? That's an interesting one because the pension scheme trustees, as I said, are acting on behalf of all the pensioners. So if they contribute to the costs of paying yours overseas, are those that are still in the UK being penalised because they don't receive the same benefit? I'm not here to answer that one today. So, the solution that Equiniti has developed enables overseas pensioners to utilise the UK BACS payment system. So, the trustees do not have to make any changes to their existing payment process. They already make UK payments to UK pensioners. This just leverages off the same processing. We maximise the use of the Automated Clearinghouse services because we're in partnership with the world's largest transactional bank who has that footprint around the globe. And for the trustees, the real challenge they have when dealing with overseas pensioners is when, as we all know, payments do go awry. However, when they do, typically the currency provider will take their margin off of the transaction on the way out. Let's say that's 1%. If it doesn't land, for the privilege of bringing it back, they will take another 1% to convert it back to sterling. So the pension scheme has a problem of, in simplistic maths for me, £100 is paid out off of the accounting ledgers and accounting systems, and £99 comes back. Now, does the scheme pay out another 99? I'm sure as pensioners we'd be a little bit upset by that. So the scheme has this accounting conundrum going on. The Equiniti solution, because we are a pensions administration company at heart, because we pay 2.2 million pensioners each month, we have developed the process that returns the full sterling value out. So in my example, £100 out means £100 back when there's a failed payment. Of those 2.2 million pensioners, we're currently paying around 60,000 in local currency overseas across the globe. So, we're a pensions administration company, as I say, providing a local currency overseas payment service. In fact, it was so good, we use it ourselves. If you'd like to find out more information, please contact me.